You need to hear this if you're an aspiring entrepreneur. In the heart of Silicon Valley, a captivating narrative began to unfold, a story of ambition, innovation, and the relentless pursuit of a revolutionary idea. Elizabeth Holmes, a Stanford dropout with a steely gaze and unwavering conviction, dared to dream of a future where healthcare would be democratized, accessible to all with just a pinprick of blood, a vision that seemed almost too good to be true. Theranos, the company she founded at the tender age of 19, promised to disrupt the antiquated blood testing industry, offering a cheaper, faster, and less invasive approach that would revolutionize diagnostics. Holmes, with her infectious enthusiasm and messianic zeal, painted a compelling picture of a world where early detection of diseases would become the norm, potentially saving countless lives. The world took notice, captivated by her vision and inspired by her audacity. Investors, hungry for the next big thing, flocked to Theranos, pouring millions into the venture, hoping to be part of the next technological revolution. Seasoned business tycoons, former secretaries of state, and even the wealthy Walton family, founders of Walmart, were enchanted by Holmes's charisma and the transformative potential of her technology. Media outlets couldn't get enough of her, showering her with accolades and proclaiming her the next Steve Jobs, the visionary who would revolutionize healthcare as Jobs had done with personal technology. Holmes, with her signature black turtleneck and piercing blue eyes, became a Silicon Valley icon, her image gracing magazine covers and her story inspiring countless aspiring entrepreneurs. The rise of Theranos seemed unstoppable, a testament to the power of ambition and the allure of a captivating narrative. However, beneath the surface of this meteoric rise, a darker truth was beginning to ferment. The revolutionary technology that underpinned Theranos's valuation, the Edison device, was shrouded in secrecy, its inner workings a closely guarded mystery. Employees, bound by strict confidentiality agreements and a culture of fear, whispered concerns about the accuracy of the device and the veracity of the company's claims. The pressure to deliver on Holmes's audacious promises was immense, leading to a culture of shortcuts, manipulated data, and outright deception. The dream of revolutionizing healthcare was slowly morphing into a nightmare, a tale of ambition gone awry, fueled by a toxic cocktail of secrecy, fear, and an unwavering belief in one's own infallibility, a tragic flaw that would ultimately lead to downfall. Section 2. The enigmatic visionary, Elizabeth Holmes. Elizabeth Holmes, the enigmatic founder of Theranos, was a study in contradictions, a complex figure who fascinated many. Born into a family with a history of ambition and a lineage that whispered of greatness, she possessed an unwavering belief in her own abilities, a trait that could be both intoxicating and dangerous, depending on the context. Her childhood was marked by a thirst for knowledge, a relentless pursuit of understanding the world around her, and an uncanny ability to captivate those she met with her intelligence and charm. At a young age, she devoured books on genetics and computer programming, her mind teeming with ideas that hinted at a future where technology and biology would intersect to reshape the landscape of human health. Holmes's decision to drop out of Stanford University at the age of 19 to pursue her entrepreneurial dreams was seen by some as a sign of her extraordinary self-belief, her unwavering conviction that she possessed the vision and the tenacity to change the world. She had an almost preternatural ability to sell her vision, to articulate a future where healthcare would be accessible to all, regardless of their socioeconomic background. Her charisma was magnetic, her passion infectious, and her ability to convince others to buy into her dream was nothing short of remarkable. Investors, captivated by her intellect and seduced by her charisma, opened their wallets, pouring millions into her fledgling company, hoping to be part of the next big thing. However, beneath this veneer of brilliance and innovation, there were hints of a darker side to Holmes's personality. Her relentless drive and ambition seemed to come at a cost, a willingness to cut corners, to prioritize speed and secrecy over transparency and ethical considerations. As Theranos grew, so too did Holmes's paranoia, her fear of failure driving her to create a culture of fear and silence within the company. Employees were discouraged from questioning her decisions or expressing doubts about the technology, and those who dared to challenge the narrative were swiftly silenced. The line between ambition and obsession began to blur, and the pressure to maintain the illusion of success, to protect the carefully crafted image of a visionary, became all-consuming, leading to a tragic downfall. Section 3. Building a House of Cards. Theranos' Deceptive Practices. At the heart of Theranos' meteoric rise lay a fundamental deceit, a claim that the company's proprietary Edison device could perform hundreds of blood tests using just a single drop of blood. This bold assertion, if true, had the potential to revolutionize healthcare, making blood testing faster, cheaper, and more accessible to millions of people around the world. Investors, captivated by the prospect of disrupting a multi-billion-dollar industry, poured money into Theranos, fueling the company's rapid expansion and propelling its valuation into the billions. Partnerships with major retailers like Walgreens and Safeway were announced with great fanfare, promising to bring Theranos' revolutionary technology to the masses and change the face of healthcare. However, the reality behind Theranos' claims was far less impressive and much more troubling. The Edison device, touted as a marvel of engineering and a testament to the company's innovative spirit, was plagued by inaccuracies and inconsistencies that could not be ignored. Employees, bound by strict non-disclosure agreements and fearful of retribution, whispered amongst themselves about failed tests, manipulated data, and the company's reliance on commercially available devices to perform the vast majority of its tests, a far cry from the revolutionary technology promised by Holmes and her team. The pressure to maintain the illusion of success, to meet the unrealistic expectations set by Holmes, led to a culture of deception that permeated every level of the organization, from top to bottom. To mask the shortcomings of the Edison device, Theranos resorted to a web of lies and half-truths. Blood samples were diluted to mask low blood volume, test results were cherry-picked to present a more favorable picture, and potential investors and partners were treated to carefully staged demonstrations designed to conceal the device's flaws. Employees who raised concerns about the accuracy of the technology or the ethics of the company's practices were intimidated, silenced, or outright fired. The facade of innovation and disruption carefully constructed by Holmes was, in reality, a house of cards, built on a foundation of deception and held together by fear and intimidation, ultimately leading to its inevitable collapse. Sometimes the earliest warning signs are the hardest to notice. They can be subtle, almost whispering to us in the background noise of everyday life. Doubts begin to creep in, often starting as small nagging thoughts that we push aside. However, these doubts can grow, becoming more persistent and harder to ignore. It's in these moments that we must pay attention, listen to our instincts, and trust that inner voice. Because more often than not, it's trying to tell us something important. In the face of immense pressure and potential personal risk, whistleblowers emerged as pivotal figures in the Theranos saga. These individuals, driven by a commitment to truth and integrity, chose to speak out against the company's unethical practices. Their bravery not only exposed the reality behind Theranos' claims, but also highlighted the importance of accountability in the corporate world. The role of investigative journalism cannot be understated. Journalists, through meticulous research and unwavering dedication, brought Theranos' dubious practices to light. Their work prompted regulatory bodies to take a closer look, leading to increased scrutiny and, eventually, decisive actions against the company. It was a testament to the power of the press in upholding public interest and transparency. The unraveling of Theranos was marked by intense legal battles. Lawsuits from investors, patients, and partners piled up, each one peeling back another layer of deception. The legal system became a battleground where the truth about Theranos' operations was laid bare. Ultimately, the company's downfall was a stark reminder of the consequences of fraudulent practices in the business world. At the heart of the Theranos story lies a complex interplay of ethics and ambition. The relentless drive for success, when unmoored from ethical considerations, led to a web of deception that ensnared many. The price of this deception was high, affecting countless lives and tarnishing reputations. It serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of maintaining ethical standards in the pursuit of innovation and success. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to Rich Reads for more insightful content.